Word from the Lord, cream plus gray equals Son of God going backwards perfectly, okay, in 333 letters, okay, so cream plus gray, you must spell it EY with the British spelling, which is the correct English spelling of the word gray, okay, because then gray divides by 5, the color of joy, just like all the other colors of the sky, but total word from God, cream, okay, so I'm staring at the moon. Okay, and the colors of the moon are officially cream plus gray. Okay, the main smooth surface of the moon is cream, and then the crater portions are gray. Okay. Amazingly, cream plus gray equals Son of God in 333 letters going backwards. So get the letters cream plus gray on the table. Gray ends in REY, which equals 48 equals Son. Then skip over 3 letters, okay, the AMG equals of, and then the final front 3 letters, CRE equals God. So in a perfect 3-3-3 split, okay, the letters cream plus gray equal the words Son of God. Wow. And the whole thing adds to 95, of course, because cream divides by 5, it's 40, and gray equals 55. So both colors are joy colors that are common in the heavens, the sky, which equals 55. Okay, I happen to be staring at the moon, which is clearly, okay, the full moon is clearly cream plus gray. But cream plus gray exist in practically every sunrise and every sunset, and often the colors of the clouds by sunrise or sunset from the dawn of time. Now, there were no clouds in Eden. They only came after the flood of Noah, which is why the rainbow only showed up after the flood of Noah, which is rain, and you can read the details for creationscience.com, okay? But even without clouds, cream plus gray existed by sunrise and sunset in the days of Eden, and it's a divine color combination that mathematically perfectly equals Son of God. So one more time, REY equals Son, AMG equals of, and CRE equals God. And of course, the word create is double God sliced in half, because God created everything. And Genesis is triple God, and the famous words of Genesis, and God said, and God said, and God said, equals triple God, and perfectly mathematically build the words Genesis one by one. Just a few other gems for you to hit this thing out of the park and get people sober and completely thinking about God and ready for Christ's return. Okay. So cream plus gray, that also reminds me of the color of the human brain, probably. As far as I know, there's those colors in the human brain, cream plus gray. Well, amazingly, I just told you what it's declaring, Son of God, perfectly, in 3 packages of 3 letters each going backwards. Or if you were to put the gray first, okay, go ahead and be my guest. Okay, but there it is. Okay, so that word came to me because I'm staring at the moon right now, and it is officially cream plus gray. Like, you wouldn't choose any other names to describe the colors of the moon. Cream for the parts of the moon that are mostly the rim and the non-crater portions, and then gray for the portions that are the craters. So there you go. And cream plus gray, okay, never mind just the moon and its craters, because the craters were caused by the flood of Noah, even before the moon had craters. By sunrise and sunset, the colors cream and gray are very common in the ordinance of God, okay? And oftentimes a cream will blend into a gray and vice versa, okay? And oftentimes they appear side by side, is what I'm saying. Even in the human body, like I said, the human brain, as far as we know, has cream plus gray, okay? But there you go, okay? So, massive revelation for the glory of God, okay? So cream plus gray equals 95, divides by 5, the number of joy. Each color divides by 5. And contains, several teams of 5, gray, EY, GR, and cream, the E, the center. But that is amazing, okay? Cream plus gray is literally Son of God in 3 letters of 3 packages apiece. Son of God, Son of God, Son of God. Wow. Mind-blowing. In case you haven't noticed, Everything in this universe belongs to Jesus and points to Jesus and all of his titles and the titles of the Father and the Holy Ghost and the titles of the Trinity, Jehovah at large. Everything. Okay? So if you are not living for this God proudly and publicly every single day, okay, you are living in darkness and you are being extremely foolish with your life. Whoa. I mean, once you realize that everything belongs to God and Jesus is God and God the Father is God and Holy Ghost is God, you realize that when you actually live your life today for the glory of their names and for the promotion of Christ's teachings, God likes that. And he blesses your life and he provides for you and he starts talking to you and inviting you into new things to do. And your life is amazing. And you have lots, like, it's just, whoa, just like, whoa, just come out of darkness. Whoa, like just come out of the ridiculous, insane, like godless, faithless, secular school system that's totally impoverished. There's no joy, there's no blessing, there's no revelation, there's no cocoa powder, there's nothing. It's just poverty and slavery and intellectual bondage. And it's like, whoa, okay, man, that is, okay, the most gorgeous cream plus gray. Okay, it's beautiful. So God has been giving me the color cream because that ends in reem, which equals cocoa. So if you do, yeah, I've said this enough. It's amazing. So when you say the cream gray moon, that's going to add to 90 plus 95, 185, which equals cocoa times 5. And that was the other word we got from the Lord this morning, to glorify cocoa, which was hitting the white, a term from archery, which contains triple hit, which equals triple cocoa. Hit being at the center of white. Mind-blowing. So I continue like crazy to get words from God commanding me to drink more cocoa for maximum joy. Astronomical. You know, you underestimate just how big this is. Okay? If cocoa consumption is money, now you realize just how impoverished the entire world is emotionally, because no one has been drinking this stuff like I have. Like, it just, and you finally realize why everyone is depressed compared to me. Yeah, do not underestimate just how foolish everyone is. Totally foolish.